Hey, tennis fans, are you ready to take your game to the next level? In today's video, we're revealing the 9 best tennis rackets that the pros swear by. This is our ultimate guide. Smash your limits. Top 9 tennis rackets that pros swear by ultimate guide. But before we start, how about giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel for more videos like this? I bet there are some rackets here you haven't heard of. See you on the court. Shall we start with Alcaraz? Carlos Alcaraz uses the Babolat Pure Aero VS racket, one of the lesser-known and less-used versions of the classic racket from the traditional French manufacturer. Besides Alcaraz, there are only 2 other professional players on the circuit who use this version of the Babolat Pure Aero: Danish player Holger Rune and French player Felix Auger-Aliassime. Although it's a different version from the traditional Pure Aero sold in retail by Babolat, Alcaraz uses a racket that has the same aesthetics as the classic Pure Aero, a way for the brand to advertise the model. The Pure Aero VS was created in 2007 as the Aero Storm. The latest model of the racket has a head size of 632 square centimeters, compared to the 645 square centimeters head size of the traditional Pure Aero. According to the French company, the frame is slightly more square, more aerodynamic, and thinner, while still being a dynamic racket. Alcaraz started using Babolat rackets when he was 10 years old, initially using the traditional version of the Pure Aero. He switched to the Pure Aero VS a few years later to have a racket that offered more control in his game. Carlos Alcaraz's racket is designed for aggressive players who seek to hit powerful and fast shots with great control and accuracy. On his racket, he uses Babolat's RPM blast strings, with a gauge of 130 to 16. Alcaraz has a contract with Babolat until at least 2030. 2. Yonex Ezone 98 Tour. Best overall. We consider this to be the best overall racket on the market for advanced players. It is very stable and combines great power with above-average control and stability. The 11.7-ounce static weight makes it a little on the heavy side, but gives this racket plenty of mass-based power. That allows this racket to be more flexible and have the main strings spaced closer together, while keeping a standard 16 by 19 pattern, providing unmatched control for a power-focused racket. The healthy mass also makes this racket exceptionally stable and forgiving on off-center shots. This 2022 version of the Ezone includes new technology that improves stability and ball pocketing. When compared to other Yonex racket reviews, the Ezone is their most powerful tennis racket. It doesn't have as much control as other rackets on the market. However, there's no racket with more control that doesn't sacrifice power. 3. Head Speed Pro. The most balanced racket. This is our only head racket on this list for advanced players, but it's a good one. The Speed Pro is a player's racket, ideal for people looking for something balanced. The 18 by 20 string pattern will give you great control of your shots. Since the head size is 100 square inches, you will be able to generate good power and spin from your ground strokes as well. High-level intermediate and advanced singles players will love this racket used by Novak Djokovic. Head came out with a new edition for 2024. It has slightly more flex and better touch. Head Speed 2024. The Head Speed Pro tennis racket is best for high-level players seeking a well-balanced racket with great control and power. 4. Wilson Pro Staff 97V14. Excellent control and feel. If you play a lot of tennis and can generate your own power, this might be the racket for you. Some of the best players in the world use this racket to control the point from anywhere on the court. In fact, Roger Federer uses a heavier version of this same racket. The smaller frame and surface area, 97 square inches, give it a smaller area to make contact. But if you play a lot and can hit this sweet spot consistently, the string pattern, 16 by 19, gives it great feel and spin. The frame is designed for optimal touch and control. Also, the racket's 11.7-ounce weight allows for you to generate enough power for strong, skilled players. This racket is great for advanced players who play a lot of tennis and want precise control. You will find it has great mobility and all-around use for singles and doubles. It is, however, the least powerful racket on our list. 5. Head Gravity Pro. Best racket for control. The 2023 Gravity Pro is the best advanced tennis racket for control. It allows players to swing big, absorb pace, and redirect the tennis ball with precise shots. Head Gravity Pro 2023 Tennis Racket. It will perform well against power from both the baseline and the net. This racket has a thin frame with a generous sweet spot inside a 100 square inch frame. The tight 18 by 20 string pattern provides maximum control and feel. The new auxetic technology in the throat of the racket creates added comfort and flex. It's easy on the arm if you can handle the weight, making it a good racket for tennis elbow. The weight gives the Gravity Pro great stability as well, but does make it a bit more difficult to handle. Stronger players who take big, fast swings might like the Gravity Pro. I personally didn't like its lack of power on this version of the Gravity, but I could step forward and redirect pace well. Read our full head Gravity review. 6 Prince Textreme Tour 98. Great control, comfort, and spin. Prince's Tour rackets are built to have lots of upside and very few weaknesses. The newest model is no different. The Tour comes in a stable 98 square inch frame with a 16 by 19 string pattern, which helps add spin and power. This racket is great for advanced players who want an arm-friendly racket that is great at the baseline and the net. The heavy frame improves stability on volleys and defensive ground strokes. You'll also generate decent spin, especially on slice backhands. This racket is an excellent choice for high-level players who want a good all-around racket. 7. Wilson Blade 98 V9. Best racket for comfort. Serena Williams and many other pro tennis players use the Wilson Blade tennis racket. Wilson made this racket for players who want control and comfort. In 2024, Wilson released the 9th version of the Blade. This racket is a well-balanced, all-around tennis racket, offering some of the best feel and comfort you can find. This makes it a great racket for both volleys and ground strokes. The 11.4 ounce weight makes it good for intermediate to advanced players. The open string pattern, 16 by 19, will help you generate spin on ground strokes from the baseline. At 98 square inches, this new blade comes in a more maneuverable frame, which helps the modern, fast-paced game. If you seek more topspin and controlled power from the baseline, the Blade 98 16x19 is a great option. For players looking for more power, check out the Blade 104, one of the best tennis rackets for women. For even more control and feel, Wilson offers this racket in an 18 by 20 string pattern. 8. Babolat Pure Aero Plus. Best racket for power and spin. Made popular by Rafael Nadal, the Babolat Pure Aero has become one of the best-selling tennis rackets in the world. It is the best tennis racket for spin on the market today, made for big swingers who want to control the point from the baseline. The Pure Aero Plus has an extra 0.5 inch in length, giving you more leverage and power. The frame is 100 square inches for a bigger hitting area and is also built with aerodynamic technology to cut through the air. This all helps you generate more racket head speed and therefore spin on the ball. The recommended string tension is in the low 50s, so you can create tons of power on your serve too. This racket is great for baseline players who use spin to control the ball with ground strokes or hit powerful serves for aces. We don't recommend this racket for net players or players who need help with control. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the final racket in our ultimate guide. This one is an absolute game changer that every advanced player should consider. This last racket combines power, precision, and control, making it perfect for those intense matches where every point counts. With its innovative design and top-tier performance, it's no wonder pros rely on it to dominate the court. 9. Solinco Wideout XTD. Best extended length racket. We consider this to be the best extended length racket on the market for advanced players. Solinco is one of the newer brands to enter the racket market, but they have started out with some incredible rackets with a very modern feel. The Solinco Wideout is their control racket line. It combines a 98 square inch head and a thin 21.7 millimeters beam, providing great feel and control. The Wideout XTD is an extended length racket, adding power while maintaining excellent control. The extra length does make for a hefty swing weight, making it ideal for players with long, smooth ground strokes. This racket takes advantage of liquid crystal technology throughout and foam technology in the head to produce an arm-friendly, slightly dampened feel to prevent injury. Overall, this racket offers a great option for advanced players looking for extra put-away power through an extended length racket. That's it for today's ultimate guide to the top 9 tennis rackets that pros swear by. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more amazing tennis content. And make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified of our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the court.